Tonight on Connecticut's news station, a woman found dead in East Hartford after it started with a welfare check. We have a live report with the details. And who is Ryan Proulx? We are learning about the former Connecticut police officer and seasoned diver who went missing in the Bahamas from his best friend. Plus, emotional pleas for an end to the violence from family and community members at a vigil for the UConn student shot dead in Hartford. The history of Juneteenth and the celebrations across Connecticut, how community members are calling for even more progress. And everything you need to know about the Travelers Championship this week, who's playing, what celebrities are coming to Cromwell, plus some familiar Fox 61 faces grabbing their clubs and getting in on the fun.
Breaking news now on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
We begin with breaking news out of East Hartford tonight, where police are investigating a woman's death. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Carmen Chow. Let's get right out to Fox 61's DeAndrea Turner, who is live in East Hartford with the latest. DeAndrea, what do we know so far?
Well, Carmen, it was a really emotional day for the family members of this woman, but we still have a lot more questions than we do answers. However, here's exactly what we know from police. Police say they entered the woman's home this morning after a welfare check, and they found the woman unresponsive. They also said that she was a victim of extreme physical violence, which caused her death. Many of her loved ones were waiting outside of her home for hours after they got the news this morning into the very wee hours of this evening before the sun set. Now, police also still have to answer who this woman is, how this happened, and if there is a person of interest. And now this is still a very active and fluid investigation, but police say this looks to seem to be an isolated incident and there is no immediate threat to the public. As we learn more information, we'll bring it to you on air, online, and our Fox 61 News app. For now in East Hartford, DeAndrea Turner, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Awful story, DeAndrea. Keep us posted. Thank you. It's been over 48 hours since anyone saw a former police officer in East Hartford. The 31-year-old charter boat captain and seasoned diver was last seen free diving in the Bahamas Bimini Islands. Authorities have called off their search, but family and friends are shocked and heartbroken. Fox 61's Lauren Zenzi spoke with one of his best friends who says he was more than capable of making the dive.
Just 6 nautical miles west of the Bimini Bahamas shore lies the Bimini Barge Wreck, a popular deep dive location for experienced divers just like Ryan Proulx.
He is arguably one of the best divers New England has ever seen.
Ryan left his career in law enforcement back in 2021 to pursue his dreams, doing exactly what he loved, being right in the water. Ryan fulfilling his passion full-time, opening Blue Runner charters based out of Westerly, Rhode Island, inspiring others to love the ocean just as much as him. Like Mike Landau, one of Ryan's best friends, saying that Ryan is to thank for the decade that they've shared in the ocean.
He's taught me everything I know about everything I love to do. It's, the definition of a friendship.
Ryan was well known in the diving community as a master at his craft.
If you are in the water, he is the person you want in the water with you because he's experienced, he's safety trained.
Ryan and his friends were traveling off the coast of Florida to the Bimini Islands, celebrating a friend's birthday, when the unimaginable happened.
They were diving this wreck, and they've already dove it numerous times. Ryan went down for a dive at approximately 6:20. He was watched diving down at approximately 1 minute 30 seconds, which would be an average dive for him. His buddy on the surface started to look around and didn't see him.
And as of right now,
they have not been able to see him, find him.
Immediately, resources were dispatched in both the air and also the sea, hoping to pin Ryan's Garmin dive watch, which tracks his location.
The problem is that receiver can only be pinged within 50 feet, and the area he was diving was deeper.
Ryan was last seen wearing a green UV hoodie, green heather shorts, red dive fins, and a snorkel with an orange tip on it.
So his family just wants to bring him home, whatever that means.
The family has set up a GoFundMe account, which you can find right on our website, fox61.com. Lauren Zenzi, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Lauren, thank you. At this time, the U.S. Coast Guard and Royal Bahamas officials have suspended the search after searching more than 673 square miles. The U.S. Coast Guard saying, quote, "We offer our deepest condolences to the Prue family. The decision to suspend the active search efforts pending further development is one we never take lightly." And we have more on that story on our website and news app. Now switching gears to the weather, we had a beautiful Father's Day on our hands today. Certainly a good day for outdoor plans. Let's toss it over to meteorologist Ryan Breton. Hey, Ryan.
Great Father's Day all across the state, Carmen. Hi, everybody. We get up to 80 degrees from Windsor Locks to New Haven, even a high of 81 in Chester today. Just a beautiful day all across the area. Tonight, there are a couple of little light sprinkles showing up on radar right around northern Middlesex County, coming right into East Hampton and Marlborough. And this is all a result of the big storm that's been swirling to our north over the last couple of days. But that is starting to weaken and pull away, and we have some pretty good weather coming up for the upcoming week. So tonight, we drop into the 50s to around 60, a comfortable night for sleeping. You can open up the windows and air the house out. And then tomorrow, pretty much a repeat of today, highs between 75 and 80, and there is a chance for a pop-up shower in the afternoon. Big time changes coming in later this week. I'll be back to talk about it all coming up.
Ryan, thank you. 2 men are in police custody, and a man was hospitalized after a 2 a.m. fight outside of Illicit Brewing Company in Manchester. 2 26-year-olds, Yashay Brooks and Malik Simmons, were meeting an Uber outside when they started fighting with the driver. Witnesses say a 31-year-old from Ellington tried to stop the fight, and that's when he was stabbed. During their arrest, the men fought back, and one of them had to be tased. And in New Haven, police are investigating after a man was shot in the parking lot of Cody's Diner. This happened around 3 a.m. When police arrived, the man was on the ground from being shot. The man is now in stable condition. Anyone with information is asked to call New Haven police. Now to Hartford, where a vigil was held for 18-year-old Zaid Langs-Myers of Windsor. He was found shot and killed late Tuesday night on Brook Street and was also involved in a crash in the area of High and Walnut Streets. Langs-Myers had just completed his first year at UConn. He also participated in track and basketball at AI Prince Technical High School in Hartford. Today, friends and family gathered to mourn their loss, hoping an arrest will be made soon.
His soul and his spirit is forever. His body might be gone, but I feel him in me. So one thing I want everyone to take away from here is that we must continue with love and peace. We must continue with love and peace.
Police say this was the 12th homicide this year so far. If you have any information or witnessed anything, you are urged to come forward.